guys, so welcome back. So for today's recipe, as you can see by the title, it is an amazing shepherd's pie. If you haven't had shepherd's pie before, follow this recipe and you won't be disappointed. Now I'm going to share with you my ingredients. Here we go. Okay guys, so here on our cutting board I have green onion, nice big sweet onion, and here we have thyme, Scotch bonnet pepper, garlic, and of course I'm going to need more garlic than this. Okay, and we have an egg, so we're going to use the yolk of the egg. Okay guys, and I have my potatoes here. I'd say I'm going to use about 2, 4, 6, 8, say about 12 medium-sized potatoes. That's going to be for the topping for your shepherd's pie. You're going to need cheese. I choose to use this type of cheese. You can use Swiss cheese, add Parmesan cheese. Yeah, so this is the one I'm going to use, guys. And here I have, let's see if I can get this off. Here I have 2 pounds of ground beef. I've already went ahead and seasoned it with garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, salt, Pick-a-peppa sauce. If you follow my recipes, you know what Pick-a-peppa sauce is, or you can use a fish and meat sauce. You could add soy sauce to this also. And I'm also gonna add, guys, honey garlic sauce, about a teaspoon of honey garlic sauce in this. All right, so that's already been seasoned with that. And I'm gonna dice some onion, garlic, green onion, and add it to our ground beef mixture here. Or if you don't choose to do it that way, you can just add it to your saucepan with your oil. So I'm going to add about a tablespoon of oil in my saucepan. So you can saute your onions before you even add your meat, but I'm just going to add the onions to the meat. Okay, it doesn't really make a difference, tell the truth. Okay, so guys, I'm going to show you in the next clip what's next. Okay guys, so I just added the onions, garlic, green onion to our meat, and I'm just kind of mixing it into the meat, trying to get all that flavor in there. There we go. And I got my skillet on the heat there on the stove. It's getting nice and hot. There we go. Look at that, guys. That's how you want your ground beef to look for your shepherd's pie. Okay guys, so now we're ready to add our meat. Gotta work fast. Olive oil. It gets hot so fast, right? Okay guys, so after you put your meat in, you can just stir it a bit and just leave it. See, it's gonna gather its own water. You see? So after about, let's say after 10-12 minutes, you see the bowl that we took the meat from. I'm just gonna add about, say, 1.5 cups of water to this, right? And when your meat gets nice and brown, then you add your water, cover it, and just let it cook for about 10 minutes. Okay, because remember, you're gonna cook it again in the oven, so you don't need to like overcook it on the stove. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna cover this. Okay guys, now it's time for us to peel our potatoes. Our water is boiling. It's been boiling now for about 5-10 minutes. Okay, so now that we have our meat in our saucepan cooking, you can start preparing the potatoes. So all you're gonna do, you're gonna peel it, put in the bowl, you're gonna wash it. You can slice it in half after you peel it, and just let it cook in your boiling water for about, I'd say maybe about what, 8 to 10 minutes. Yeah, you don't want it to like overcook and get mushy and soft. Okay, you just want a firm texture to your potato, because you are gonna mash it and it's gonna be a topping for your shepherd's pie. Okay, I'm just using a knife, but you can use your peeler. Okay, I'm sure everyone knows how to peel a potato, right? Okay, see? That's how you peel a potato. Okay guys, so now the potatoes are all peeled, washed, and ready to add to our boiling water. And there we go. You know what, I think I have too much water in here, guys. I'm just going to take some out. There. See? There we go. So we're going to let this boil for 10 minutes. Okay, and here is where our ground beef is at. See? It's nice and it's cooked. It's cooked. We just needed to for some of the water to evaporate and leave a nice little gravy in there. Okay, so that's how we're gonna want it. So I think this is gonna be ready. Give it another 8 minutes. I forgot to mention, guys, one ingredient I forgot to mention, this mixed veg. Okay, and this is the brand I'm using. Okay, so when our ground beef is almost cooked, say when it's down to its last 2 minutes, we're gonna add this to it. Okay guys, so I just added our mixed veg to our ground beef. Alright, so it's here cooking nicely. Needs another 5 minutes. You can add more or you can add less, or if you don't want to add the mixed veg, you don't need to add it. Okay guys, so now our meat is cooked. Our ground beef or shepherd's pie, it's cooked. Okay, see, the liquid is most of the liquid is gone. Okay guys, so now we're ready to mash our potatoes. So in here I have 2 tablespoons of butter. If you want to use more butter, sure, go ahead, but I am not going to do that. And here we have our egg yolk, and guys, this is for color and it will also keep the potatoes firm. Okay, I know you're saying egg yolk, no, it's actually great. Okay, and I'm adding half a cup of milk, and now our cheese. See, remember I told you this is the cheese that we're using? Just about, say, you can do half cup of cheese or less. Okay. Okay, so now we're ready to mash that. Oh yeah, put some green onions and parsley. There we go. Now we're ready. See, you can just use this, a whisk, or if you have a hand mixer, you can even use your hand mixer. Okay guys, so just mix it all together. Everything, you don't need any more liquid to this, because guess what, you're gonna need your potatoes to stand firm. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna go ahead and finish mixing all this, and then I'll show you how it looks after I am done. Okay guys, so now we're ready to assemble our shepherd's pie. So first of all, okay, you're gonna need a baking dish. All right, and make sure that it's just the right size for the portion of shepherd's pie that you're making. Okay, so here we go. Okay guys, so just make sure that you spread it out. Let me move the camera back a bit so you can see. Okay, there it is guys, our delicious ground beef, and you know that it's cooked. Our oven is set at 350, and we're gonna have this in our oven for about 30 minutes, 30 to 35 minutes on 350. Okay, make sure that you put, what I do, I just put dabbles of mashed potato, and then it's gonna be easier for you to spread. Okay, because when you're spreading it, you don't want to interrupt your meat at the bottom. And you don't want your meat and your mashed potatoes to mix. So you just use the back of the spoon and just spread the whole thing. Okay guys, so I'll show you how. There it is. I managed to smooth it out as best as I can. Now for the next step. Oh, as you see guys, I have this, I I have our shepherd's pie dish sitting here on a cookie sheet, and I also put a parchment sheet under the dish so that if there's, you know, once it's cooked in the oven, if there's like oil seeping out of it, it lands on the cookie sheet instead of in your oven, right? Okay, so now guys, we're gonna use this fork, the back of it, and just do some tracks on top of your shepherd's pie, so that when this is baked, you'll get that lovely brown crispness. Okay, I just choose to do it this way. If you want, you can always do it that way. There it is. Okay guys, so this is ready for our oven now. That's set at 350. It's gonna stay in there for 35 minutes. So guys, here we have it. Here is our shepherd's pie. It's fresh out of the oven. I shouldn't say fresh, it's actually been sitting here for 5 minutes. Okay, and look at the color on this, guys. Wow, it's just the crispness, you know, the crispness of the topping. Beautiful, beautiful. So guys, here we are. Here's our presentation. Doesn't this look delicious? Of course it does. Beautiful shepherd's pie, guys. You got to try this recipe. You will not be disappointed at all. It is so delicious. The meat seasoned to perfection, cooked to perfection. The topping, the potato topping, is nice and crisp with that cheese and parsley. Beautiful, guys. And I do have a taste tester for you. I do. Hello, Javon. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Javon, for doing this again. I hope you enjoy this.
I will.
Yes, I know you will.
Let's dig in.
Okay, gonna dig in. Oh. Wow.
Wow, that is really good. Like she said, the beef is seasoned to perfection. The potatoes really nice and soft, cheesy.
The topping, do you like that?
I love the topping.
Yeah. That's actually my favorite part, you know, the crispness
Yeah.
of the very...
It's very delicious. Definitely a must try, guys. Definitely. This is lovely.
Oh boy, it's really disappearing in front of our eyes,
I
Javon.
know. But guys, I'm gonna go and finish this. Definitely try this recipe. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. The most important thing, subscribe.